Hey, I'm Marcella, and this is Feel the News, the only news show that tells you exactly how you should feel about the news. On to the news! On the day before Thanksgiving, the California Highway Patrol, which should really be renamed to the We Ain't Shit Patrol, forcefully evicted houseless families from public-owned houses in El Serrano, California. The families had reclaimed these empty houses because they wanted to stay safe during the pandemic. But the California Highway Patrol evicted the families because they wanted to give us a more honest depiction of what the first Thanksgiving most likely looked like. Inhumane. Hashtag let's stop celebrating Thanksgiving. Anyway, the state evicted people from the public-owned housing because they said the homes were uninhabitable and unsafe. Apparently, more uninhabitable than living outside during a pandemic that's killed thousands. That's why I prefer camping outside on the sidewalk instead of living inside my apartment. I'll move out to the sidewalk as soon as the spot opens up because living outside is in high demand, y'all, and apparently safer, according to California. But how should you feel about this news? Honestly, you shouldn't be surprised because the government doesn't care about people who don't own private islands. They don't. If they did, no one would be houseless and Jeff Bezos wouldn't have been sending dick pics to his side chick from his gold sponge sheets. He'd be paying taxes and labor instead. The insanity of the government kicking people out of empty public-owned housing during a pandemic doesn't make much sense though if you actually believe the government is here to help. But it makes perfect sense when you realize that the government is Mr. Burns' dogs. You know, the ones that he calls to chase poor people off his property. Mr. Burns, for those of you who don't know, is a Simpsons character and the only honest depiction of rich people on TV. He's cruel, he's mean, and for some reason, people still like him. They don't care that he's a piece of shit. Let's be very clear though. The government is here to help you if you own at least 10 yachts. If you own 10 yachts, the government will let you hold $1.5 trillion the day when the pandemic hits without going through Congress. No Congress for you if you're rich, my friends. If you don't remember, the Fed loaned banks $1.5 trillion so that they wouldn't be scared at night. That's because when rich people get money from the government, it's because they're poor little babies who need milk or else it will ruin everyone's brunch, aka the economy. But if poor people need help, the government is like, sorry, baby, we don't have any milk for you. And if you try to destroy this brunch, we will put you outside. And that's how you should feel about that news. Bye.